The SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He's swarmed by the defense. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion.
He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Gonna run it. It's Watson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal.
Will not be brought down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now a crucial third down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Green. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Got it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
To throw, it's Green. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.